Hi, today I am reviewing the Ohuhu markers. And by the way, I have not tried them even though I got these about three days ago. I only opened them once to make sure that every marker was there and there was nothing wrong with it. So I'm pretty sure this is the 47th set, though I think it's just 46 actual colors because one of them is a blender that I don't really use because I'm not sure how to use it. Okay, these are all the swatches, and so far I think they're all pretty good. Like, none of them are dried, and none of them feel like they're close to being dry either. And there's a pretty good range of colors, and most of the colors match the cap. Also, I forgot to mention, the cap does fit on the other end. And also, these are not completely smooth. They have these things that I guess pretty much prevents the marker from rolling off the table. I mean, they kind of roll, but it's not like what can I use as an example? It's not like a brush that like just keeps rolling and rolling. And now I want to test how easy they blend. I'll test a gradient of purples and of 3 purple markers and 3 greens, and I'm also gonna add a bonus of showing how Copics blend together with my few Copics that actually blend. I'm gonna test the blending on my normal sketchbook paper and also on this marker paper by Strathmore. I'm gonna list that in the description too. Actually, I'm gonna list everything that I'm using that like I know the exact brand of in the descriptions. Why do I just have a pink here? Oh, just showing the caps. So first, the 3 purples. I'm gonna see if I can blend the pastel, violet, lavender, and P5. I cannot read. I do not know how to say that word. And also the vivid green, emerald green, and turquoise green. Sorry, my camera angle is really bad. This is my first time filming with this phone stand thing. I'm using to hold the phone over the paper. And for Copics, I'm using the jade green, coral sea, and mint green. These are going to be the purple. I'm not going to be on this side because I don't want to mess up this side because it does bleed to the other side of the paper, but from what I've seen, it doesn't bleed to the second sheet. But I still recommend putting some paper behind on the back to make sure that it doesn't bleed, because I don't usually put a lot of layers of markers, but whenever I do, I get worried. Also, these markers are kind of weird. Like, can you see these like purple ink? Even though I don't touch the tip, it's like there's purple, yellow. I'm not sure how the ink got onto me. Where is my pen? Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that I don't lose track of the colors. I'm trying to review this in as much detail as possible, since I'm also not that good with markers, and I'm hoping that if someone's watching this that's also pretty new to markers, they get as much information from it as I can come up with. I'm not that good at blending, but like for certain blending, Like for these I did with Copics, I think they're pretty good. Like it's enough for the small drawings that I do. So for blending, like the technique that I try to use before I start struggling is like first I put on the lightest color and then the darkest color on the other side. Sometimes I overlap it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on like how much work I gotta use to blend it. I really hope it blends good. Wow. I mean, I guess I'm gonna see if there's a slightly darker version of this purple that I can use, because I probably wouldn't. I'm gonna try P2. It's not the easiest to blend, but it does blend. I'm not sure how good it shows up on camera. Yeah, on camera it shows up pretty good. Yeah, so the purple so far is so far the blending of these markers are pretty easy. I'm gonna try a green one. And this is not on like actual specific marker paper, even though I'm not really sure what's the difference aside from the marker paper is smoother, but maybe it will be different on the marker paper. But it doesn't take that much to blend. Just some, like I already said, I'm not good at blending, so if you're more experienced, it's probably a lot easier for you. Yeah, these three are a lot. I think they're gonna be a lot easier to blend. And the cap is dirty. I'm probably gonna have to use rubbing alcohol to rub this off. I forgot there's ink like in the cap. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna nope, I'm not gonna curse. I'm gonna try to keep this video family friendly. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna keep the caps off now. I do not trust myself. Of course, it's the markers for the. That's. Okay. Though, like, the numbering system is a bit weird. Because, like, in Copics, most times, the smaller the number, the lighter the color. But G2 is lighter than G1. You see? But, of course, I'm pretty sure they probably didn't intend to copy Copic completely, like, for the numbering system. Also, these do not have refills, while Copics do. So I guess sometimes buying Copics would actually save you more money, because each refill can, I think, fill up the marker about 7 times. It's not that much of ingredients, but you can probably tell how it got from a lighter green to a darker one. Maybe? Well, the purple shows up a lot better on camera. I don't use green a lot, but maybe I'll figure something out. Because there's quite a bit of greens. And then I also want to compare these two blending to blending with Copic markers. Yeah, the Copic markers, to me, the brush nibs are a lot softer. Oh, and also for the Copic chows, the cap fits on the other end and the sketch does not. But also this, no, never mind. This is about Ohuhu markers, not Copic markers, Chloe. You gotta pay attention to your own channel. I'm hoping makes it. Yeah, the Copics do blend faster, but of course I have been blending with Copics for a lot longer than Ohuhu markers. So they're blending pretty good. It's just like some of them don't look that blended, like that well blended, because I'm not that good at picking the colors to blend together. And I gotta fix the caps one day. I'll fix it. Okay. And like I said, I'm also gonna test it out on marker paper. I'm going to speed up that process so I won't be talking, or I'll try not to talk. Okay, for the blending, like for the green ones, well, for the green and purple ones for Ohuhu markers, they did bleed through a bit, so like that's why I recommend carrying this paper. Like, can you see like green, some purple here? It's not that much. And this is marker paper. I think I can use the other side. I haven't used it before, even though I bought it. Actually, I'm gonna put a paper down here too, even though it's specifically for markers, just to see if it bleeds through here too. Kind of like also a paper review, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. So on both the sketchbook paper and the marker paper, they blend pretty well on both kinds of paper. So on the marker paper, the Ohuhu markers actually, to me, blends faster. But on sketchbook paper, the Copic markers blend faster. And I don't usually use the colorless blender, but I'm gonna, because I don't have much experience with it, but I'm still gonna see what it does. I'm gonna do it on sketchbook paper since that's where I usually draw on. I don't really know why I bought the marker paper. Let's try orange. And see, I heard it's like supposed to pick up color. Wait, if I do this, nah, it's okay. Does a bit. Maybe I can use it to like make a pattern. So I have blending markers, colorless blenders in the Winsor Newton brush markers. I'm gonna see if this does the same thing. Yeah, it's right here. It does the same. Except these, I got them in middle school. So about 4 or 5 years. They still have ink in it. But those were like $5. And each of these markers are less than $1. So I think the only downside is that I'm not sure how much ink is in here, because you can't buy the markers individually. You have to buy them in sets, and there's no refills. So I'm probably just going to use these for smaller projects or in sketchbooks. And I'm going to keep investing in Copics, and eventually I'll try to get more colors, and I'll use those for bigger pieces. Because, like I mentioned, Copic have refills. I'm not sure if I've already filmed this. There's like this big. So it's a lot of ink, and it's good for, I guess, investing. I'm going to label this because, oh, why did I do this on the same thing? I'm gonna blending. Ohuhu. And colorless blender. Oh, I did not realize this, but I guess you gotta be careful whenever opening them, because like here, there's like little, I guess whenever I open it, kind of some ink dripped out or open. It's like you need a bit of strength to open these easily. Like these, you can like see me struggling. And the Copics are a lot easier. And now I'll just try to draw and color something simple, just to test out the colors. Oh, and also, they're not really streaky. Well, from my experience with Copics, Copic markers are it leaves more streaks whenever I don't color fast enough. Okay, I'm done with the snail. I don't normally draw snails, so I had to look up a Pinterest reference, but I did different colors. I kind of wish this set had more pastel colors, cause like the cap. A while ago, I said that the cap pretty much matches the color, but not all of them do. And I was hoping that like this pink would be a lot more pinker, but otherwise, like, the blending for the green and the blue are pretty good, though I didn't do that much, though I kind of messed up on picking the colors for the pink part. I did actually use the colorless blender, even though I don't think it's really that easy to tell. There's like you can mostly tell the parts on the bodies. So these are pretty good. Actually, just for fun, I'm gonna do a little eyebrow. And now it looks creepy. Well, this isn't about the drawing, it's about the markers, and they did bleed. So again, definitely put a piece of paper underneath. So yeah, that's my review. And I'll have all the links in the description. These are pretty good. They're really good alternatives for Copics, especially since even though I have some Copics myself, I don't recommend buying them whenever you're a beginner, because like you're gonna need a lot of practice, and the markers don't like each Copic marker without the refills before the refills can be used for like it can be used a lot depending on how often you use a certain color. But otherwise, those are yeah, I recommend these for beginners and Copics for whenever you either got more money, which if you do, then yeah, go get Copics. And if not, or if you just want to save money, use these. I'm not sure like how long each of these will last, so I am hoping that they will come up with refills, since like I don't think the refills, I can probably find Copic refills that are the same colors of the Ohuhu markers and refill them like that. But the refills aren't that cheap, so I'm not just going to buy random ones hoping that they match. Plus the inks might be different. So overall, yeah, I like them. I feel like I've said that a lot. Okay, so this was my first video since I'm restarting this channel. This is my first one. So I'm going to try to have a video uploaded, so right now at least once a week, but hopefully I can start getting to twice a week. And I'm hoping you guys like it, even though and it's not going to be only art videos. I'm trying to do more than just art on the channel, because I know that if I just keep sticking to only one thing, I'll end up getting bored of doing the same thing. And I know a lot of people that do art channels, they have an art channel and a different channel for different stuff, but I prefer everything on one channel, so I'll probably do like maybe some vlogs, art obviously, random videos that I can think of. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video. I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe to me. And and also right now I'm in quarantine, so I can't really go out much, but after quarantine ends, I'm planning to try making some custom shoes. So whenever quarantine ends, I'm planning to like go to the mall to order to buy some white like Vans, any kind of white shoes that's affordable for me, and I'm gonna try to see if I can try making customized shoes, or customized shoes, and if you guys like it, I'll try to sell it. I'll try to sell the designs that you guys like, but I'm not gonna sell all of them because I'm gonna want to keep them for myself, obviously. Okay, that's enough talking for me. I hope you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.